Title: Martian Magnolia Memories. The sun sank below the rust-tinted Martian horizon, painting the sky with hues of cerulean and persimmon, a celestial canvas at odds with the stark alien landscapes. Among the hodgepodge structures that made up the Martian settlement, a simple dwelling breathed a thread of smoke into the approaching twilight, standing alone, distanced from the rest like an uneasy outsider. Inside, a lone figure, Walter Krebs, sat hunched at a makeshift desk, his eyes reflecting the flickering holograph projections of Earth, a shimmering ethereal ghost of blue and white, a world slipping into the abyss of memory. Martian dust danced in the air, catching the light from the image. Every speck told a story, of the red planet's distant past, of the voyages of rovers, of the first settlers, and in the quiet, you could almost hear them whisper. Walter sat, surrounded by the unearthly silence, the tranquility interrupted only by the low hum of the air recyclers and the occasional sigh of the dwelling as it braced against the Martian wind. But his mind was far from the alien red desert outside. It was trapped in an earthly past, his heart anchored by the weight of loss and unspoken love. His eyes watered, not from the arid Martian atmosphere, but from the sudden onslaught of memory. The holograph wavered, shimmered, and changed. Suddenly he wasn't looking at the globe of Earth, but a small park in Middle America, where magnolias bloomed under a warm sun, and the air was thick with the buzz of bees and the laughter of children. A young woman walked through the park, her laugh echoing around him like a melody long forgotten. Her auburn hair glowed under the sun. Her eyes shimmered like emerald oceans, full of life and love. Julia, his Julia. She sat under their favorite magnolia tree, her hands busy sketching the beauty that she found in the everyday world. Her passion for life, her love for the world in its vibrant minutiae, was what drew him to her. But when she fell sick, she began to fade away like an autumn leaf, until all that was left was her frail body and the ghost of her vibrant spirit. Her final wish was for him to carry on her passion, to find beauty in life where no one else could. And where better to fulfill that wish, Walter mused, a tear tracing the line of his weathered face, than a world untouched by man's brutality, a world still full of mystery and virgin beauty? With a shuddering sigh, Walter dismissed the holograph. The room darkened, leaving him alone in the Martian night. But he wasn't truly alone. He carried Julia in his heart, and he saw her in every Martian sunrise, in the strange ballet of the dust devils, in the unfamiliar constellations overhead. He rose from his seat, stepping outside to stare into the heavens. The stars shone brilliantly against the black expanse, unspoiled by the haze of man-made light. Julia's passion had led him to this alien world, but it was here, among the dust and desolation, that he finally understood what she had seen in their park under the magnolia tree. Yes, it was an alien world, cold, harsh, and indifferent. But it was also a world of incredible beauty, where every sunrise painted a new masterpiece, and each night the universe revealed its infinite wonders. This was Julia's final gift to him, a world of unappreciated beauty that only he had the privilege to witness. In that moment, standing under the Martian sky, Walter Krebs felt a serenity he hadn't known in years. His past and present merged, the grief that held him captive beginning to thaw. He was alone on Mars, but not lonely. His heart might have been anchored to Earth, to the memory of Julia, but his spirit was now free to explore the strange new world around him. After all, he wasn't just living for himself anymore. He was living for Julia, for their shared love of beauty, and for the promise of discovering it in the unlikeliest of places.